Well, do you recognize this vehicle? The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says it may have been involved in the Windermere Road drive-by shooting yesterday. From witness statements, deputies say the suspect's car is described as a two-tone maroon and red vehicle, and it's a 1999 to 2002 estimated Ford Expedition. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jane McCarthy.
And I'm Mark Hanrahan. A woman was killed in that shooting late Sunday afternoon, and now deputies with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office want to talk to the driver of that expedition.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley shares what we know so far.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office is still working to determine the events that led up to the drive-by shooting in Windermere over the weekend, along with identifying one or more suspects involved. But here's the information that we've been able to confirm from the Sheriff's Office so far.
We can verify this information from the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. Corporal Mark Gregory says on Sunday afternoon, the female victim was driving just south of Hatch Road in a vehicle when someone in a red truck or SUV began shooting at her. She stopped her car after she was hit by gunfire. Gregory says the suspect's vehicle was last seen driving away southbound on Windermere Road. We can confirm the victim suffered life-threatening injuries and later died. At this time, we do not know the identity of the victim, but the Spokane County Medical Examiner will release her name when it is appropriate. The Sheriff's Office also confirmed it is searching for one or more suspects, but we do not know their identities yet either. As for the suspect vehicle, witnesses described it as a two-tone maroon over tan Ford Expedition Eddie Bauer edition. Detectives obtained these photos of a similar suspect vehicle and believe this is possibly the same vehicle. If you see it, call Crime Check or 911. Questions still left unanswered is whether or not the suspects knew the woman they killed and what events led up to her death. Investigators are also asking anyone with video surveillance covering the area of the shooting from Highway 395, Division Street corridor from Wedgwood north to Hatch Road to check their recordings, specifically on July 7th from 3 to 5 p.m. and after 11 p.m. for this vehicle.
Since this is still a developing story, we'll continue to work on answering those unknown details as they become available. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
And anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. That number is listed there at the bottom of your screen.
Now to our other top story tonight. Thunderstorms are moving through most of our region right now. Let's get straight to Tom Sherry in the Weather Center with more on that, Tom.
Yeah, they are not in Spokane, although we've grown quite a bit of cloud growth. But as you take a look at the Doppler radar, they're to the north of us, to the west of us, and also to the southeast of us. So numerous thunderstorms, especially as you get towards the mountain areas. Although, having said that, you've also got them out in central Washington, in between the Ritzville and Odessa and Ritzville and Moses Lake. So if you're traveling along I-90, be prepared for some areas of some heavy rainfall, possibly even a little hail out there and some gusty winds. We had stronger storms that were moving through the Kamei, Idaho area. Those also were producing dime-sized hail and wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Still very busy down around Grangeville. And again, those storms near the Kamei area moving up towards the northeast. We'll look for the thunderstorm and shower activity to decrease once the sun sets. Look for partly cloudy skies overnight. Low of 54. Sunshine tomorrow morning before we see increasing clouds in the late afternoon and early evening hours. Should be warm, though. We'll look for a daytime high of 82. Looking ahead to the weekend, maybe the warmest temperatures of the week will be on Saturday with a high of 87. I'll track the rest of your 10-day forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Tom. After earthquakes shook California last week, first responders from around the state arrived to work through the damage. Now, if an event like this were to happen in western Washington, responders from our area say they are prepared to go help.
KREM 2 Shayna Waltower tells us how local response could help save lives all across the state.
Yeah, they're the first on a scene and a lifeline to those who are injured. Spokane responders say when the time comes, there are processes in place to help them help those who are in need. I spoke with Brian Schaefer, chief of the Spokane Fire Department. He says both the fire and medical response teams work under what's called the Washington Mobilization Plan. This plan allows responders from other cities to assist with emergencies. It's similar to what happens during wildfire season. If there is a large fire in central Washington, for example, Spokane crews could gather their gear in trucks and head to help in that area. In the case of an earthquake, Schaefer says the plan easily allows them to send a crew of at least 40 responders with structural gear and technical rescue teams. The plan is the same for EMTs as well. For Spokane Police, there's another plan, but the effort is the same. Teresa Fuller with the Spokane Police Department says that a chief in a city that needs help would contact police coordinators that could often dispatch the necessary officers to that area. She says Spokane staff is balanced enough to allow for outside emergencies, meaning they can help in other cities while still managing their roles within Spokane. Response has to be quick, and responders say Spokane is immediately ready in the case that outside help is needed. Shayna Waltower, KREM 2 News.
In other news, applications are now available for the Downtown Spokane Partnership Rebate Program.
That program is for businesses who are planning on making security improvements. According to the partnership, up to $26,000 in rebates will be applied. Applicants may receive an individual match of up to $2,500. The program will initially be offered to property owners within areas experiencing higher crime.
Applicants will receive an assessment from a trained ambassador. They will then make recommendations to the property owner for environmental improvements. A committee will later review the final application to decide how much, if any, rebate will be awarded for the improvements. For more details and a link to the online application, just head to our website. That's KREM.com.
Yeah, we've saved 4 lives since we've started this company.
Well, it's an idea born in a dorm room. The idea has grown into a North Idaho company in the business of saving lives. They make one-of-a-kind safety equipment for electrical workers.
As KREM 2's Taylor Bido explains, for the people behind the company, it's personal.
It's a piece of life-saving technology that fits in the palm of your hand. It's designed to detect electricity and designed to fit underneath a hard hat of a lineman or a ball cap, anything like that. Really an extension of your senses, and it's something that was invented and based right here in North Idaho. At first listen, the beeping doesn't necessarily stand out, but it's when you learn of what that noise stands for that makes this device important.
And it's because it's the unseen threat.
You're looking at a small wearable sensor designed to detect dangerous electricity, the kind that Tim Ledford's family knows well.
For me personally, my grandpa was electrocuted when I was a little kid, and he was hospitalized for 3 weeks.
His grandpa was an electrician and his uncles were all linemen. They worked on dangerous power lines all the time. Fast forward to when Ledford was in college at the University of Idaho, and he and 2 fellow students got an idea. What if there was something to help detect potentially raw and dangerous voltage at a job site?
And after realizing that there was such a lack of safety, that's when the aha moment happened of, okay, we can make a difference here.
Safeguard Equipment was born. They're now based in Post Falls. This is Compass, their signature product. Electrical workers wear them on their hard hats, and it shows the direction and proximity of dangerous electricity. When you hear this, you're too close to voltage. Safeguard is partnered with Avista, and Ledford says the company uses Compass for their linemen.
Oh, I mean, everything became a reality at that exact moment.
Over the last year, they grew from 3 full-time employees to 13. But that and product sales don't compare to what Ledford calls their true achievement.
Yeah, we've saved 4 lives since we've started this company.
In those instances, Ledford says companies using Compass told them it detected voltage and caused a lineman to back off. That makes their work worth it, they say.
We saved a life. Someone went home to their family because of the work we've been doing.
Safeguard also makes their products in the Spokane area. They've since had sales in every state and dozens of countries. In Post Falls, Taylor Bido, KREM 2 News.